Hey everybody, so I am showing you today, I'm using the Stamp Market Fancy Folded Bow, and this is part 4, I believe, of my crafting series of getting back in the groove of things. And I am going to be making a whole bunch of these bows. I did speed it up a little bit, and I'm doing a voiceover because my husband was watching horror movies again. So I'm just showing you all the colors that I end up choosing and running the die through. I went with all the colors that I felt best with the Gingham collection. And I did them all solid colors just in case. You can use them with whatever collection you choose from. So they're multi-use. You don't have to use them with gingham. And then as you can see here, I did have to snip the side of a couple of the thinner sheets. For some reason on the thinner sheets of what is it? I don't remember what pound, but Michael's packs, the basic multi-packs, those are kind of thinner. And those ones sometimes don't cut all the way through, especially since my plates are well loved. So I'm working my way through, and then later in the video you'll be seeing the process of me putting together the bows. I want to say the whole time, the actual time it took me to do everything was around 33 minutes, which isn't too bad. I don't even know how many of these bows I made. I normally say 5, but I think I made more than 5. I really love this color. It's like a jade color, like a medium jade. It's a very unique color. And that one too. Oh my gosh, I love that one. I believe those 2 cardstocks are from the Stamp Market. I think that one's citrine. And I can't remember the other jade color looking one. It probably was called jade. But I really do like their cardstock. It's not 110 pound. Feels maybe around 80 pound. But it has like a texture on it. It's like definitely like a rougher texture on the top than compared to a Michael's paper. And that color, I don't know if that one's sorbet. I can't remember that color off the top of my head. But that one is from Concord and Ninth. And to me, it's definitely like a true light peach. And then I reached in my stash and got a pale pink scrap. It was actually the perfect size. And once again, I had to snip the end or the edge. And I'm putting everything away because if I don't, things will get lost. Now I'm just moving things around so that way I can get more space to assemble the bows. Oh my gosh, and here I go again using the Sizzix flower petal tool thing. And using my glue press. I have not put the cap on it. In fact, hopefully I didn't lose the cap. I don't remember where I put the cap, but the cap has not been on during the past, 5 days, I think, that I started crafting. And it has not clogged. There is like a little glue booger, I guess you would call it, at the end that I just have to take off. And that's super easy. It just comes right off. And I haven't had any issues with it clogging or anything. And it's super cold in my garage. This is my garage, by the way. It's not really a garage anymore because we've transformed into my hubby's horror cave and my craft room, and we separated it with one of those big old curtain things that are meant for like room separations. And I do have a video of that when we did it like 5 years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. It's on my YouTube. I haven't done a recent craft room tour because I have definitely changed a few things. But when I get to it, I will do that video. Okay, so I am assembling the bow. I'm not sure exactly how these bows are supposed to be assembled, but I'm assuming it was like that because I didn't watch a video or anything. I just it's like reading instructions. Who really reads the instructions? I mean, I'll take a glance, but other than that, I don't read instructions. Then I wonder later why things don't work. But I'm a rebel like that. I ain't got time to read instructions. You just do and use your common sense. And I mean, if this is not how the bows are supposed to be assembled, it worked out for me. And the Sizzix petal tool that I was using, I really love it. Like I said in another video, it's definitely a staple in my craft room, especially for thicker cardstock, Because if you were to try to fold that cardstock, you know that it would be creasing so bad. Like, it would just not look good. And it gives using that tool gives it like a very fluffy, creaseless look. I did have an issue on one of the cardstocks, and that was the Michaels 110 pound, the darkest pink that I used. That was the only one that creased on me. But I have a feeling it's because of probably the color as well as the thickness, because some cardstock will crack no matter what. But that was the only one. And I did use other Michaels 110 pound cardstocks, and they did not crease. And that pretty color is done. How many bows did I end up doing? I think I still have 3 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did 7. See, that was 110 pound, and that had no problems at all. This bow is super cute. I think I bought it when it first came out, and this is my first time using it. Yeah, that was the one. It was giving issues. You can kind of see the crease there at the edge. But on the other side, you can't really see the crease. Oh my goodness. I think that's like the worst part, is that when you're making a whole bunch of like little bows and stuff, glue starts to get like stuck to your fingers, and then you start to transfer the glue. Luckily, you kind of, if you get like glue on your project, you kind of just rub your finger back and forth and it'll rub off. But if not, there is a glue eraser that works like a charm. I didn't have to use it. I just rubbed it and it came right off. And if you end up pushing down and flattening your bow, you can use that same tool to put it through and make it puffy again. And I think this should be my last bow. Oh, I'm mistaken. There's still one more. That pretty like minty green color is from Concord and Ninth as well. I am definitely not like one brand specific. I order all kinds of cardstock from everywhere. I don't like to spend a whole bunch of money on it because of how fast I go through it. But so Michaels is normally my go-to, but everyone knows they kind of have like their set colors, and if you're trying to look for more unique colors, then you kind of have to go outside the box and start shopping around. So that's where I started getting Concord and Ninth, which is most recent for their Black Friday sale. And I also picked up the Stamp Market, and I bought a whole bunch of paper and cardstock from them as well. And when Joann's has their sale, we get their basil cardstock. They're 12 by 12 sheets. I think it's like 10 for $3 now. And I'm putting on the last of the tails. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. And I will be sharing with you right now, as soon as that is done, the overview of all the bows we made together. Thank you to those who are following me along, and I hope just doing the little things that I've been posting can help you to just get up and start crafting, even if it's just something so small. And these are all the beautiful bows. Bye.